Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
That's good. For the Bears, first down. A gain of 12.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. On second down, it's Brooks. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Brooks. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down run with Brooks. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Quitting pay, there to take him down.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a game of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room, no margin for error.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He's dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work they go after the interception. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 19, 18. Hey, check on move.
3rd and long for him here. It's completed right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Still sticking with the passing game. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Hits the 20. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offensive line fast.
And a first down. 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. Saw the rain, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working now from the gun. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big, contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Cowboy 80. Check.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lower the deficit to a single possession. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On first down, here comes Brooks. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's out of bounds right around the 10. That's enough to make this first and goal.
And the Bears first and goal.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's second and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Williams hit, and that ball's out. The Buccaneers pick it up. And they're going to take possession of the football. They're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points.
Touchdown, Bears.
Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Darius Davis to return it. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
To the air on third and long. Dumped off to his running back. Hands around him. He's got space. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Working quickly here.
Complete to Keaton Mitchell. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt. Riggs, 18, Pioneer. Warriors, 70. Hut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Truck pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42.
Here we go. Cowboy.
Back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
He's going to throw it again. Hits his running back. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game in the first half. PAT effort coming up. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's Williams. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Williams from the gun. This one falls incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third down. Here's Williams. Connects downfield on target to Burton. And they're They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. From the gun, and give to Brooks. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Forced out to his right. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. Santos now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
The kickoff for Chicago.
On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
65 cat, 65, Cup 19, Cup 19, Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Again to throw on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
No throw, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And they pick him off again. It's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Did the Bucs get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's Mitchell again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here we go. 60.
First down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be sent up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
60 Eagles. Ready,
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
No run. This is Mitchell. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Wide, get wide. Go, Reed, go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets them back to within 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Dave, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. The throw is Williams. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Williams will look to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. And those are the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears push their lead to 18. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco.
Back to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
7 Pirate. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 18 left. Go.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Setting up the running back screen. Escapes the defender. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. It's what these D tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker. You got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. And a play made by Jacob Parrish.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Ooh, before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing from the gun. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
A gain of 47 on the play. That's good. We're up 1st down. 1st and 10.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. Kicks this one outside. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And he's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out now to his... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Mitchell on the carry. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Montez Sweat brought it down. It's a gain of 2. Third down and 13.
Here he goes, third and long. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They'll throw for it. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
But how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Extra point attempt coming up. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Williams sends this to the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-possession game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears go up by 19. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
To kick off for Chicago.
On return, here comes Davis. He dodged the tackle. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
They're going play action. He's going deep this time. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they pick him off again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong Well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
56. Buccaneers 30.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now.
No, they get him yet again. That's Julian Blackman. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. For being a rookie quarterback in Aspen, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Bigsby with the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. On him quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.